I'm here with Hiko from Cloud9. You just beat Virtus.pro out in cash, 16-11 once again after FACEIT. Just walk us through the match.
Well, we had kind of a slow start. It took a little bit to get used to the map, and we were trying some things. I think we lost pistol. It was kind of close on pistol round. And then, I mean, we just kind of ran with it. There were a lot of close rounds that we ended up winning on the first half. And going into the second half, I think we won the pistol round, and then we lost the next round right after that.
Yeah.
So it was looking kind of bad, at least at the beginning. And there were a lot of close rounds that we were able to win, a lot of close clutches. I think there was like a 2v4 where somebody missed my back and I flicked and killed him. So, I mean, they just got unlucky that a lot of rounds went in our favor instead of theirs. But yeah, I mean, it feels good to beat them for sure, especially after losing to them at FACEIT last weekend.
All right, I actually noticed a few of those rounds you said were close. And what I want to know is if you fell back on what you saw in cash from them on in FACEIT, and if you adjusted to that somehow. There was the round in first off the round in round 3. It was 2-1 to them. You just won a gun round, the first gun round, and they had an Hiko, and you just won B. What I want to know is what happened there. Why did you end up losing that round?
We definitely watched their demo. We definitely kind of looked at what they did, not only against us, but against LDLC and FACEIT as well. And we tried to think of, okay, I think we saw in the demo they actually stacked more towards A. So we thought, okay, we just go B, we'd run into maybe 2, and unfortunately there were more there and we lost the round. But yeah, as I said, we definitely scouted them out beforehand. We definitely, as I said, we played them last weekend at FACEIT, so we kind of knew how they would play. And unfortunately that round, we just didn't win it.
Were there any rounds where you adjusted just to what you see at FACEIT? Did you, for example, the second pistol was kind of, let's say, weird because you ended up pushing B in 4 people or something like that. So was that an adjustment to Virtus.pro, or was it just from your own mind?
Well, actually, we thought that they would know that we saw them, so they wouldn't do the same thing, because I think in the demo, they actually did end up going B. So we're like, okay, we'll push B, we'll kill whoever's there, and then we'll rotate back. And I think we did do that. I think we killed one guy there, and we fell back. But yeah, I mean, we definitely, there were more rounds just than that we kind of looked how LDLC played them as well, as I said. And we, for instance, the triple boost up on the mid box, that definitely we took from LDLC because it worked against them. And we just kind of ran with that from there.
All right, so considering you lost on FACEIT in the groups, how much do you think it was a profit to you that you didn't show that much, and how much do you think you lost on the time for practice for ESWC?
We showed up to FACEIT like 2 days before we actually had to play. So I think some of the guys, actually it was 1 day before we had to play, and 3 of our guys didn't get into like midnight. So jet lag was definitely an issue there. Luckily for us, we went right from Italy to Paris, and we've been here for a few days now, getting used to the time, the food, the area, the environment. So I think that definitely helped us out a lot.
What about strategy-wise? Do you think the fact that you haven't had any practice in between helped you? And considering that you had some time to see what teams did in FACEIT, and you saw that something wasn't working, did you adjust to that?
Actually, thankfully for Logitech, they set us up with like a 1-day boot camp 2 days ago. So we were able to actually practice we were actually in like a gaming bar. So we had a full day of actually being able to practice, and we had a day of, okay, well, I think we had like 3 maps where we practiced, and then we were going over strategies and looking at demos and seeing exactly what we want to do. So yeah, I mean, I think other than that day, we had a full day off yesterday, so we were able to kind of clear our minds and kind of focus up, and I think it did help us, yeah.
All right, last question. What are your expectations for the other matches, especially the one against LDLC, which is, you basically have the same group, so what do you think about that?
I would really like to place first in our group. I don't think we've ever made it out of groups at ESWC specifically, making it first. And it seems like every tournament we actually play in, we always end up getting NiP in the quarterfinals. So I think it would be really nice to make it first out of group, get past NiP at least the first game, make it to the, maybe I would like to play NiP in the grand finals, but yeah, I think definitely want to place first in the groups and have an easier time through the quarterfinal bracket.
All right, any shout outs?
Yeah, big shout out to all of our sponsors, Logitech especially for setting us up with the boot camp and helping us through all the events so far. HyperX, Alienware, Need for Seat, Homejoy, Sidekick, Kinguin. Also shout out to all my viewers from my stream, the Hiko homies. I love you all. My mom, and a shout out to our manager Trace Stunna. Without him, we'd probably be in a better place, but we love him anyway.
All right, thanks.